In August 1921, artist Robert Mountjoy joined a fishing expedition to Norway. The fishing would take place around an archipelago of small islands, just beyond the most northern point of mainland Europe. From the small port of Havøysund, the party planned to explore the rich fishing of the Arctic Ocean. For the artist, the opportunity to see and perhaps draw the Arctic edge from unique viewpoints was more important than the fishing. Each day the small boat took the party out through the fjords, to offshore islands to fish in the channels between them. Mountjoy became captivated by the austerity, isolation and majesty of the mountains, as they dropped from the clouds to fall into the sea. From the boat and when ashore exploring the water's edge, he made quick pen drawings, in his small sketchbook. He returned with the book, filled with images of the meeting of land and sea, and the remote habitations that witness human existence, despite the geographical and climatic difficulties. Back in the studio, these small sketches were reworked into larger drawing, allowing the artists to re-engage with the landscape and recall the experiences. This slow meditative immersion in the subject helped him develop and advance ideas for new work. Mountjoy employs a digital platform to reinterpret the drawings and devise a composition for a new painting. He seeks to avoid obvious representation, yet capture the essence of his subject. He begins the new painting by preparing a board, sealing it with a solution of PVA. Once dry, the raised grain is sanded down, before priming and treating with acrylic undercoats. The composition devised on the digital platform is scaled up and transferred to the prepared board. Having masked off elements of the composition, the artist paints them with gesso to create relief edges. Masking and painting is repeated again and again. The wet paint on selected sections is combed with a tiler's grout spreader, or the rough edge of a piece of card. The resulting texture has been inspired by the abrasions and striations left by ice and rain on the studied mountain sides. A pattern of overlapping triangles follows the compositional plan, and conjures clusters of bleak pyramids climbing skyward. A craft knife is used to trim the masking tape and build the composition with control and accuracy. The limited color palette is based around Payne's gray and indigo. It is inspired by the rock surfaces, and evokes the severity of the subject. Masking tape is used once again, this time to allow painting with a free and uninhibited hand and protect adjacent sections from unintended splashes. Sometimes entire sections are repainted when they do not contribute effectively to the artist's vision. The initial design may have been met, but there comes a time when adjustments are needed, and Mountjoy breaks from the plan. improvises spontaneously and makes the changes necessary for the painting to work. Texture in the prepared surface is brought to life by a dry brush drawn across the board. This enhances the pattern of long diamond shapes and helps convey the drama of the subject while avoiding an explicit representation. Experiments with painted and cut paper helps confirm the shape and position of the motif. The small red shape that serves as a metaphor for the audacity to inhabit such a remote and hostile environment was inspired by red painted fishermen's huts. The finished painting, Finnmark 32, joins some of the others in the series on the studio wall. "30 paintings from the series, together with the sketchbooks and finished drawings, were shown at the Birdwood House Gallery in Totnes during October 2022.